welcome back to our next episode of our Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke Challenge. I'm Pokemon Trainer Diode, and last time we beat Brock. We pretty much stomped him. We have our team still at level 12. It wasn't a very hard battle at all. So for this episode, we are going to be going down Route 3, battling a bunch of trainers, hopefully getting a few level ups here and there, and making our way to Mt.Moon. So let's see how this goes. Route 3 has a lot of trainers, but at the end of it we have an encounter for a new Pokemon, and there's a 55% chance it's a Pokemon that I really want. So hopefully we don't lose anyone on our way there. And yeah, let's do this. Let's start by just horn attacking. I'm glad I trained my Pokemon up to level 12, because the Pokemon around here are about that level, around 9, 10, 12. So it'll make it a lot easier for us to get through this route. And now I'll start missing. Yep. Just as I thought. It's one of the main reasons I really hate Pidgey. It's just the constant spamming of sand attack, sand attack, and you honestly can't do much. You're mean? No, you're mean. You were throwing sand at my face, not the other way around, girl. I met you in Viridian Forest. Oh really? Well, did you make any progress? Did you beat Brock? How are you here? That other trainer didn't let me pass until I beat Brock, so how are you here with Caterpies? Huh, that's strange. That's I sense a little bit of a discrimination here. Either way, for this episode I have a few goals I want to accomplish. First of all, obviously not lose any Pokemon. Catching a new Pokemon, that's pretty awesome. And considering what the Pokemon can be, I'm pretty hyped about it. So honestly, I'm feeling pretty good this episode. I'm feeling pretty good. We beat Brock, we beat his gym with no casualties, though we just had to spam confusion for that. But you know, there's a strategy for everything. We got a crit, nice. Hopefully in this route we can get Prickle to evolve. I think it's level 16, so let's use a quick potion here. I think it's level 16 that he evolves in, so having a Nidorino this early on, it's pretty awesome. And considering we're going to Mt.Moon next, we're gonna get a Moonstone, and that means a really good Pokemon is coming our way in the form of Nidoking. Now this is the iconic Schwartz youngster, which a lot of people kind of confused for youngster Joey. I don't remember if in later generations in the remakes he's called youngster Joey, but a lot of people kind of confuse the two of them, and they think youngster Joey is the same one as the Schwartz guy, but there are two different kinds of people, you know. One's a fan of Schwartz, one's a fan of Rattata. Let's put this psychic type move to good use, and it's a crit. That's pretty awesome. We defeated the youngster. I don't believe it! Well, you better. Another potion. Hopefully we'll get a bunch of cash here, because I'm really running low on potions. I'm having to use one every battle, so it's kinda poking a hole through our wallet. Bug catcher with 5 Pokemon. 5 Weedle and Caterpies. Okay, this is one of the other things that I'm hoping they'll change for the next generation games. Right here is fine, but for example, we saw this guy had a level 9 Weedle when it could have been easily a Kakuna. I know they're, you know, making a nice learning curve for us through these games, you know, not having really tough Pokemon at the start and things like that, but when you start getting to the later parts of the game, you start finding out people with level 46 Caterpies and things like that, and I'm pretty sure I talked about this in another episode, and I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but it's a thing that always kind of bothered me. But like I said, hopefully it'll change in the next generation, because I know well, not that I know, I'm pretty sure Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu are gonna be a little bit on the easier side, since it's Junichi Masuda is just going on this for casuals gamer, and not that that's wrong. I mean, we were all casuals at one point, but you know, we had to work with what we had back then, and we made the games work. So why make it even easier now if, you know, people have the internet and people have let's plays and walkthroughs and guides everywhere, and you know, people could just easily get the hardest Pokemon game ever and just go online and search on how to beat it and do that. So it's a kind of a thing that worries me going into the future of Pokemon, but I'm open to some changes. It's not that, you know, I want the Gen 8 games to be, you know, red and blue again, where you had no idea where you were going or what you were doing or anything like that. I think Ultra Sun and Moon had a pretty decent difficulty curve. You know, they changed some totems around. I still think trials are a waste of time, to be honest. They're just really dumb. Especially the fire one, where you're just looking at pictures and memorizing the whole the changes, but they're so obvious. It's no challenge at all. There's no puzzles. There's no there's nothing to do. It's just, you know, really easy. Anyway, I'm going on a rant again. I'm sorry. I think I'm ranting too much on these videos. But either way, yeah, that's what I'm kind of hoping for the future, that games give us a little bit of a difficulty spike, that trainers actually train their Pokemon, and that we're not facing basic forms at the end of the games or something like that. And another Ultra and a Crossma battle would be mind-blowing, because that thing really surprised everyone on their first playthrough. And I think, I'm not sure, but I haven't seen a lot of people beat it on their first try. You know, back when the games came out. Now that everyone's doing a different playthrough or whatever, you know, everyone knows their strategy. Everyone knows the Zorua and the Poison type technique, where you have a Zorua, or a Zoroark as the first Pokemon and a Poison type as the last Pokemon. So the AI will confuse your Zoroark for a Poison type, and it's gonna use Psychic types against it. Psychic type moves against it. I'm sorry. So it's gonna confusing the game a little bit to take advantage of it, but you know, things like that have been in every game since the creation of video games. But honestly, another fight like that would be pretty awesome, and maybe not even a boss Pokemon, maybe a boss battle, a trainer battle. I know Lysander in the X and Y was pretty hard. As soon as he bounced out that Mega Gyarados, you knew you were in trouble. But again, let's just stick to the game right now. And I'm sorry for going off again and into the future, and you know, talking about my hopes and dreams for the next games. But right now we're just scratching Metapods, so it's not that much of an interesting topic. We beat it though, so that's good, and we gain a level. So hopefully we're gonna come out of this route with both a Nidorino and a Nidorino. Yes. Last ones to fight, Jigglypuff. Okay, this is gonna give me a lot of experience. We're just gonna double kick it. Thankfully, it's not a fairy type because fairy type didn't exist in Gen 1. And another one should do the trick. Yeah, and I really love how they changed these sprites for Pokemon Yellow to look more like the real Pokemon. Because I remember the sprites for Jigglypuff in Red and Blue, and yeah, it's weird. It looks like it's some kind of using some kind of illegal medicine. And Wigglytuff, don't even get me started on that. That whole design where one eye is bigger than the other, and it just looks like a deformed, weird blob kind of thing. It's just weird. And here we go. Yes. This is what we wanted. Pidgey, it's a bird Pokemon. A lot of people love it, because of the anime and Pidgeot and Mega Pidgeot and whatever. But this is my bird right here. So let's catch us a Spearow. Let's catch us a Spearow, and I'll just make a quick run back to the Pokemon Center, heal it up, and then I'll cut back here. So I will see you guys in about 2 seconds. Let's give a name to my Spearow. Oh wow, I'm kind of drawing a blank here. Let's go for Drill. Let's go for Drill. Let's go for that. Drill Peck's kind of a thing. Oh, I'll see you guys when I get back. And we're back. We have our Pokemon already healed. We have our team ready to go. We have Driller here, level 11. Yeah, look at that attack. 21. We got Peck, we got Growl, we got Leer. I really like Spearow because it gets Peck at the beginning of the game. That's a stab and super effective against a bunch of bug Pokemon. Sadly, it's not available early on in the game. So for example, we don't get it before Viridian Forest, which would be perfect, honestly, because then Viridian Forest would be so easy. We just healed our Pokemon. This guy right here, if you remember in the anime, when Team Rocket is on the SS Anne, this guy takes James up for a fool, selling him an useless Magikarp. And he tried to do the same with us here, but honestly, I'm broke, and we're gonna get an old rod somewhere in the game. So we're just gonna leave it there. Okay, Mt.Moon. We get a new encounter here, and this is gonna be kind of a long cave. It's one of those old school type of caves where it's just not you go in here, fight a trainer, and then you go out and then you're in another city. This one actually is a pretty tough maze. Sadly, our first encounter wasn't a Geodude like I had hoped. It's a Zubat. I honestly don't know if I want to catch it. Golbat's not that good, and we have a Spearow right here. But for the sake of the Nuzlocke and having a spare Pokemon just in case, we're gonna catch it. Alright. Emits ultrasonic cries while it flies. They act as a sonar used to check for objects in its way. You wanna give a nickname to Zubat? Yes! Let's call him Grump. I call him Grump because of Crobat. But TM12, what's TM12? I don't remember. Water Gun. Wow, Water Gun was a TM. Prickle can learn it, but not Peggle. I don't know if when she evolves she can learn it. But we're not gonna teach it to anyone for the moment. There's another item right here. Yeah, there you go, Geodude. I would have honestly preferred a Geodude over a Zubat, but wait, is Zubat? Oh, we have Zubat right here. Okay, we have our Zubat with us. It only has Leech Life, which is yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. We got a potion and another encounter. This is gonna be hell. This is gonna make the episode so long. What's up, man? Suspicious men are in the cave. What about you? Well, I am also in the cave. If you're asking me if I'm suspicious, then maybe. Who knows? Hopefully not. So we are fighting a Weedle, so let's just scratch it since it resists our double kick. Looks like 2 more hits will take care of it, so scratch and scratch. Oh, that kind of sucks. And another one. Boom, done. Perfect. Level 14, 2 more levels till we evolve. And we get a Kakuna. Again, scratch, 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 scratch. We really need to find something for the next gym. I know we got Pikachu, but I would like a backup. One, because if, you know, we get a Bellsprout or an Oddish or something and it faints, it's not gonna matter that much since we can get a Bulbasaur later on. But Pikachu, you know, it's our starter. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. I mean, Raichu's one of my favorite Pokemon, but you know, I like Pikachu a lot. And I honestly want to try and get our starter until the end with us. So, oh god. One more and done it. Perfect. Another one bites the dust. Let's see right here. Okay, we're perfect. Beware! Zubat is a bloodsucker. Oh. Well, that sign was burned off in the entrance, no? Anyway. She's waiting for her friends. Well, they're never gonna make it. They're lost in the cave forever. You will never see anyone you love again. So we see a Clefairy for the first time, ready to double kick it. And I don't remember if you can get Clefairy this early on in Mt.Moon, but or if you can get it at all in Yellow. I really don't remember, but it would have been a cool Pokemon to have. Sadly, it's done. I lost. Yeah, you lost. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna cut it short right here. This has been quite a long episode. We're about 18 to 20 minutes in. So yeah, be sure to stick around, and I'll see you guys in the next episode while we explore Mt.Moon. See ya!